Hola amigos, this is Tospraga. When we last left off, we had Sid in our party. There's a rock blocking the way through the Nile Valley, so we can't go through just yet. Something must be done. I'm Sid, I invented the airship, I'm a genius. Yes, you are, Sid, but anyway, more on that later. Taka is the best smith in town. He lives alone in this house. Yes. We have to crush that boulder, but maybe if we put a mithril bow on the airship? Just a minute, I'll do it right away. Most realistic sound effects ever. If it's finished, no need to thank me, you kids saved the whole village. Now we have to smash the boulder with the airship. That sounds like a great idea. Now, before we go, we can go into the mithril mine now. Well, we could, when we were, going for the gym and stuff, but... Is there anything in the mine that... Yes, there is! A secret passage! Ooh. And there are various enemies hidden in the mine, such as these enemies, and these enemies. I believe the weird-looking things are called, wind elementals, and then we've got cursed copper. Ooh. Yeah, we've got... Oh, these are larvae, never mind. No, the elementals look like tornadoes, these are larvae, never mind. And cursed copper, cursed coin as they're called in this game, apparently. So now we have the power of both fire spells and ice spells, and these enemies aren't too threatening, and I probably should have tackled this area before we went to the Cave of the Seal. But I just wasn't really sure. Note that in the DS version, these enemies will also appear in the Cave of the Seal, if I remember correctly. Like I said, they don't really put up too much of a fight. They're not really all that strong. Especially now that we're over-leveled and whatnot. Cursed copper, or cursed coins, I don't think they do anything, in terms of status effects or something. Larva can cast blind. If I remember correctly, there's a similar enemy to larva in this game, which is, I think it's like a green version stuff called lemur. Now, would that look like a lemur? No, the party leveled up. Let's go jam our ship into the rocks. But first... From mithril... 2 free mithril swords. Wow. I'm impressed, good sir. So if we need another warrior on our team, then we at least have a proper... Alright, let's leave. Alright, and we're gonna heal up the inn real quickly and do things at the inn. It's spelled with 2 N's instead of 1. I don't know what this I don't know what specifically that means, but we are going to heal up anyway. Boring commentary. Ooh. The scourge of everything. And my sarcasm. The scourge of scourges. 407 years ago. No, I'm not gonna make any jokes like that. Alright, well, at least the airship got upgraded, so now let's... Congrats! We blew up the only airship in the world! Hooray! Well, since we just blew up the only airship in the world... Alright, well, now that we've just blew up the only airship in the world, let's go to town. Ooh. If there's anything I can do for you, maybe you could use another airship, so that you can blow it up. Go see King Argus. The king knows the secret of airships. Come back again anytime. Alright, so we've just dropped off a lawn gnome at his hometown. Ooh. What's in Canaan? Either the traveling wizard hid a magic potion somewhere in this town. Alright, and there's this place. What, Desh? That jerk swindled our daughter Serena. I don't know what to do. He went off on a trip, saying there was something he had to search for. Serena won't stop crying. Oh, but that seems more of their problem than the problem of the guy that has swords and whatnot. Screw the rules, I have swords! I want to see what's in that pot, though. Unless that's, like, the bathroom? Do they use chamber pots in this game? I know that, like... Oh, found soft in a pot. In an enclosed room. That could be the chamber pot for all I care, and we just found soft in it. I'm gonna try not to strain my voice too much. You can become tiny with the magic mini, but I sold the last one to a guy named Desh. Alright, so we've got to find Desh Bag, don't we? Alright, that's just the mithril stuff that we got already in Kazus. Goblin and Desh came to this town to be once and off somewhere again. Alright, and there's a healing spring. The magic arrow uses the wind to cause damage. It works well on monsters that fly. Alright, so that's a handy tip, and that kind of tells you what kind of monsters we're going to be fighting soon. We can get Bolt, which is the electric-based spell, Venom, which can poison enemies, and Blind, which, well, blinds them, I'd assume. Town of Midgets somewhere to the east, I guess. I don't know, I can't remember. Stop bothering me, leave me alone. Usually there's stuff hidden in, like, water and such. If you look around, you can probably find something. Oh, wow. I wonder what causes the screen to do those funky color changes. Because that was pretty funky. I do say so myself. Found an elixir! Ooh. Elixir is really good. If I remember correctly, elixir completely heals a party member for HP and MP. We're going back up. Ooh, the fancy NES technology. Move out of our way, please. Thank you. Move out of our way, please. Thank you. Hooray. Alright, and oh. New enemies? No. Berserkers! Of course I thought there was going to be an actual threat, but then you guys showed up. Thank you! What do you mean that we showed up? What do you mean, you guys? Well, you guys who kinda sorta suck ass at everything. Oh. Thank you for being specific. Yeah, just keep on doing 1 point of damage, man. Love it. Ooh, 64! That's actually really good. That was a critical hit, though, so... I don't know if we're gonna get some luck like that in the next dungeon we're gonna be fighting. Ooh, spoilers. We're going to be going to a dungeon in a game that involves dungeons and possibly dragons. But yeah, Berserkers aren't terribly powerful now, are they? Especially now that we've got like mithril armoring on every party member that has ever existed. What are they using? Swords that are made out of leather? Or swords that are made out of sheep? Yes, sheep swords. Oh man, you know what? That's not the weirdest thing I've seen in a Final Fantasy game, actually. Well, I haven't seen sheep swords in a Final Fantasy game, but trust me, they will have them eventually. Them crazy builds at Square. Alright, so let's save, and now we go upward. A dragon? Road to the summit. Ooh. A dragon lives on the top of the mountain. Maybe we can kill the dragon. It's not like it could... Ooh, new enemies. Rustbirds and fireflies. Oh, one of our party members is confused. That's not good, because he's the one that deals the most damage. Most of these enemies should be weak to like ice-based spells and such, and might even cure to confusion. Fireflies are those manta ray-looking enemies. They can cast fire-based spells on your party members and generally suck. Fighting them is not fun. Rustbirds also aren't terribly fun because their attacks sometimes cause stone status. If a party member is turned to stone, it essentially means that they're dead. Except gold needles aren't in short supply in this game, so it's like death, only you can heal it. But the enemies have a lot more health now. We are dealing damages in the... They are dealing damages in the 40s as well, but we are dealing, like, larger amounts of damages than, we used to be in 7th, and we're not making too much of a dent in them. Also, we're kind of exhausting our resources as well in terms of magic, so... Yeah, you do want to be careful against, enemies that are high-powered like this. They're only gonna get tougher and tougher as the game progresses, too. Luckily, they haven't been able to petrify me yet. And... come on, I just did... No! Okay, you know what? There we go. Oh, never mind. And that's for getting confused, you young whippersnapper. Anyway, God, I suck at commentary when I'm sick. I can't think straight. Hands down, this is one of my most favorite tracks in terms of music and such from any Final Fantasy game. Alright, I'm assuming that soft is the, gold needle? Let's see, what is soft? Yeah, gold needle. Okay then. And there's potions to heal... No! What does Luck Mallet do? Oh, Luck Mallet, casts Mini. And cures Mini as well. And Dive Eagles. Ooh. I wonder if the enemies here are weak, or these enemies are weak to ice and such, because... that seems to do damage at least, but I mean... Very suspicious. Oh, but they still don't. Oh, there's Petrify. Oh, Dive Eagles have Petrify status. A lot of these bird-type enemies seem to have petrifying power to their attacks and such, which is a little bit annoying. Not gonna lie, it is kind of annoying. If I had a perfectly good boner right now, it would be ruined, because one of our members is petrified. Petrified party members also miss out on experience points, so that's the first time we're actually going to witness that. Okay, so where's one of our softs? There we go. Yeah. Oh, that's just great. I got a first strike and I ran away. Alright, so what we got here is Arrow. And let's equip it to Raph, I guess. Raph seems to be our offense guy and stuff, so Arrow is a good... Note that Arrow is an offensive white magic spell. It shares this distinction with Holy, Tornado, and Aroga. Alright, and these are called Rooks. Ixnay on the Rooksay. Anyway, continuing on. I'm certain these enemies also have petrifying powers. Da-da-da-da-da-da! Petrify power! I just referenced a Scooby-Doo character that nobody in the right mind would like. My god, what is wrong with me? Nunchucks don't seem to be terribly effective against them. However, Arrow is. Arrow is very effective, actually. And note that these enemies probably have somewhere around 100 health, so they are a fair bit tougher than what we've been fighting so far, as I've been saying throughout this entire thing. My throat is so sore right now. Why am I doing commentary when my throat is sore? That is the question. So hard to answer. Or I don't know. I forgot the lyrics to a Pearl Jam song. Woe is me. I must kill myself now. I have no reason to live if I can't make out what Eddie Vedder is saying. Oh wait, because nobody can. That's right. Silly me. Well, those rooks are down. The rucksack. Too many rucksack. I have no idea what I'm yammering on about now. And... oh! We've been kidnapped by a dragon. Bahamut's Nest. Wark. Wark. What is it? Russell? It's a guy! Whoa, what a surprise to run into someone here! Did you get capped by that dragon too? Yes. And you are? Oh yeah, I'm Desh. I'm Leo. I can't remember anything besides my name. I know there's something I gotta do, but I have no idea what it could be. So we have our amnesiac sword-wielding RPG character here. Uh-oh, the dragon's back. Hide! Oh. And here's Bahamut. There's nothing we can do to damage Bahamut, actually. Bahamut is much more powerful than, our current level. So you know what we're gonna do? We are gonna pussy out. Ooh, that was close. Come on, let's get out of here. Yeah. How do we get out of here? Here, take this. I can't do anything with this magic. It's White Magic Mini. Hey, why didn't I come with you? Oh, we wouldn't mind, but then it's decided. We're partners. Nice meeting you. Desh joined the party. And our third consecutive temporary party member. Let's go. Ready? Jump. So we jump off a mountain and land nowhere near said mountain. Right side, Forest of Healing. I came from the Forest of Midgets to the south. The town and the forest can only be found by midgets. Revivification! Alright, so I think that actually revives party members. Status restored! I think I'm going to start using revivification as my new catchphrase for everything. But since we just fought and, well, didn't fight, but ran away from a boss, and we got a new guy named Desh, who is suspiciously red in this game, I think we're gonna call it quits here. Play again soon. So until next time, when I'm probably less sick, and probably more in a commenting mood, this is Tales of Braga signing out.